So, I obviously don't have 5 people here. I cannot show you 5 people. I can show you cats and dogs, but you don't need to see that. I have friends who are currently at work right now, which I should be at work, but I took the day off. And I have friends who have kids who are not going to come over, and everybody's gone right now. So, I have nobody, but I will start this presentation. This class is on how to win friends and influence people. The principle that we will be going over is how to indirectly criticize and indirectly call somebody out for their error. It's important because if you directly call somebody out for what they've done wrong, they're going to resent you, and they're going to resent what you said. They're going to become defensive and ultimately justify what they did wrong, which you can't justify it. It's just going to make things worse, saying, no, I don't need to do this. No, you're wrong. I mean, it's going to cause fights. They're not going to like you, and it's not going to correct what needs to be corrected. So it's really important to learn what you can do to indirectly call out people for their mistakes. I surveyed people at my work, which I figured ask people what they think they would like to be told and indirectly called out. So I have that somebody says that their assay has to be ran with the standard, but you know for a fact that that standard is incorrect and they just need to check the notebook. But you don't want to directly call them out and be like, dude, check the notebook, you're wrong, because then they're going to be like, I know I'm right, I don't need to check the notebook. And then if I do check the notebook, they're going to be like, oh, man, I'm just so embarrassed right now, I'm so stupid. And that's just not a good way to interact with your coworkers, because it will make them harbor resentment towards you, especially if you're always right and always telling them you're doing it wrong, because I've seen this happen at my work. So ways that people said you could indirectly call them out if they know something is wrong is be like, hey, I ran my assay the other day and I forgot to check the notebook, and since I didn't check the notebook, I did the standard wrong, I did the biotin wrong, I did whatever wrong, and my results were so messed up. Instead of getting 1,000, I got 1 million, and that's not okay. And then I had to rerun the assay, and rerunning the assay caused a lot of problems and made me stay there 2 hours after work because assays are really long. So if you call out attention to your errors, they're going to start looking at, well, did I run the biotin wrong? Did I run the standard wrong? I don't want to get results like that either. I don't want to make my results turn black because that's embarrassing and obviously I did it wrong. So that's one way to indirectly be like, hey, I messed up. We should check these things. Another thing is to be like, don't say anything at all. Now, in the case of running assays, this is wrong. You cannot not say anything. But if it's not going to directly hurt somebody's work, like they forgot to stack stuff a little bit uniformly, and it's mostly uniform, but like one row isn't. If you're like, dude, you missed that one row, you did not stack those biotins all facing forward, or canned goods or whatever, then it's really not necessary. Instead, just don't say anything, don't bring it up, and just be like, hey, I had to review the work instructions, and you want to go over them with me? So then they'll see that they're doing something wrong, but you're not directly calling them out. Another thing is when employees aren't doing their job correctly, and it affects your work. Because they're not doing A, you can't do B correctly. You can't finish B. You're getting in trouble for B. So a way to indirectly call them out is, for example, like I do the shipping, receiving, and customer service at my work, and I'm like, I'm having a lot of trouble sending out these order confirmations. This customer has emailed me like 4 times, but I don't know if this product is going to go today. This ELISA kit is testing or pending stability, and it was being tested yesterday. Do you know what's going on? And if you keep bringing up the fact that like these things are really difficult for you to do, and the person that you're talking to is the one who is supposed to tell you whether or not the ELISA kit or the protein can go out today, then they're going to be like, maybe I should be on the ball because she's having a lot of trouble with our customers, which are like, who paid for the company. Then I should probably keep on the ball to retain customers, because I'm going to be the reason that we lose customers if we can't get products out on time and she doesn't know what she can send out today. You can always ask if they need help. Be like, hey, I noticed that it's been a bit with you, like being able to get these things out, and can I help you label? Can I help you cap standards? Can I do something to make this process a little faster so it's, you know, easier on you too? And by offering to help somebody, they're more likely to take you up on the offer and then turn around and try to help you and be like, wow, like I didn't realize I was failing at doing this, that I'm being slow and that it's hurting them. Because you just helped out them and said, I'll do something for you. And it's pretty reciprocal when you do stuff like that. So that is my presentation. I hope you learned something about how to not criticize people directly and methods of indirectly criticizing somebody or indirectly telling somebody they're wrong. Because, you know, when I went to work, when I was first starting out, I wasn't trained that well, but I couldn't really be like, hey, you didn't train me well, or train me wrong for that matter. Long story. But people come to me and be like, why is this wrong? Why'd you do this? And I did not like these people for a long time. I contemplated quitting, and I was like, I don't need this job. I don't want to be here. These people are really mean. And you know, later on they told me, oh, well, I just figured it would make you better at your job by just telling you you're wrong and saying, do this right. But I was like, you know, it doesn't work that way. It really just made me upset, and it made me more scared. I tried to justify my actions. I did not like you. And I think I made more errors because I was so nervous of getting yelled at and told that I was wrong that I wasn't as good at it. So, again, most people do not react well to direct criticism, and those are the methods to do so.